y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Xrizz'Tina, and if you read the title, you already know I'm about to be talking about my perfume collection. This actually was requested from me by Simply Day on Instagram. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you for watching my videos and for caring about how I smell. First one is Kayali Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. I don't know all of the notes to my perfumes at all, but this one has a cheat code on the back, so I'm just gonna read it real quick. Candied pear, sweet violet, bubblegum, white caramel, rock sugar, and vanilla cream. This is the only perfume in my collection like this. The only one. And I was hesitant to try it out, but this was given to me in PR. I was hesitant because I'm not keen on super girly pop fragrances. I typically prefer masculine scents because they just pair well with my body chemistry. And I like smelling like a man that got a lot of money. I'm not gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? You attract what you are. You know what I'm saying? No, but seriously, when I got this, I tried it at first, and I don't think I wore it for the first maybe week to week and a half after it was given to me. I definitely smell the sweeter notes. So I smell the pear, I smell the bubblegum, and of course the sugar and vanilla. When I wear this, it's usually on a day where I'm feeling super cutesy and I'm kind of just like, I'm just a girl, you know, like I'm not doing anything too serious, like, or if I know I'm going to be in an environment that's just like super duper feminine, like I'm not doing too much. This one, if I had to rate it, I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10. It's not what I would normally pick up. Once this is gone, I'm not gonna buy another one, if I'm being completely honest with you. But I do like the Kayali Vanilla 28. That is my girl, and I told myself I need to finish this bottle before I buy a new bottle of that. So, you know, and I have been wearing it, y'all. Like, she getting down. I would recommend this to anybody that likes to smell sweet and super girly. This one is Valentino. Ooh, oh my goodness. Well, the good thing about perfumes is usually it's not the same exact bottle. So, Valentino. This is a men's fragrance as far as I understand. They do have a feminine one, just in case you got a boo and you don't want to wear the same fragrances. One is mass, one is femme. This one is the men's Perfume. I really like this. Citrus, some kind of wood. This to me smells like a man who is going outside and he got stuff to do. I'm about right here with this fragrance. I put this on. This is a daily fragrance for me, like, and I be heavy-handed with it. It's not super duper strong. This is, I'm an adult and I smell like it. This one I would rate, honestly, a 9 out of 10. Mostly because it is something that I can wear every day. I do like pairing this with some of my other fragrances, and I would recommend this, of course, to someone who likes citrus, likes, I don't know if that's sandalwood, I don't know, but citrus, sandalwood. It's not smoky at all, and it's a pretty light fragrance. Now, if you put this on your clothes, it's gonna be on your clothes, but it's not gonna be on your clothes to the point where you can't wash them and it comes out. Does that make sense? So I like that one. Let's move on to a feminine fragrance. I'm gonna dust this one off too. Black Opium by Yves Laurent. Did I say that right? Laurent. This, I was not a fan of this. Ooh, ow. I was not a fan of this, and part of the reason why was because I forget what note it was. I don't know if it's plum. It might be plum, but this is supposed to smell like coffee and something else. Maybe I should just put the notes right here so y'all can see them. Initially, I wasn't really a fan of this fragrance because I was kind of just like, it's a little too grown for me. Like, I'm an adult, but it kind of reminded me of someone's auntie that's like maybe 60. She's not to be played with, right? And I just was not mature enough for this yet. I still don't wear it that frequently, but as you can see, I'm about right here. I've had this for some time, mind you. But now I would probably rate this 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10, mostly because it really does portray exactly what I think it does when I have it on, which is, I'm grown, don't talk to me. Leave me alone. That is what Black Opium is giving. Yeah, so this is the red bottle. I think they have another one, but this is the red bottle. This is very grown. This is very mature. This is very, don't talk to me. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the women who drink espresso martinis. That's exactly what this reminds me of. And I don't drink espresso martinis. So I would give this a 7.5. And when I do wear it, I like to pair it with something that is literally vanilla. Like literally vanilla, nothing else. Just to bring out more of the sweeter notes that this has, because it is so grown to me. This one's new. Well, it's not new. It's not new. According to Jay Chanelli, this is not new. This came out some years ago and she's been keeping it to herself, and I see why, boo. When I first sprayed this on, I was like, this is not something that I would ever wear, and I love it. I love it. I do not remember all of the notes, but I think I recall there being cherry and vanilla, and it's not something that I would have picked up myself, like, at all. If I read the notes, I would have like, this one smells also like somebody's auntie. But this is the auntie that likes brunch. This is the auntie that be outside when it's sunny. This is the auntie that brings gifts to the function. Like, she's happy, she's sweet, not to be played with. But it also has like a powdery note to it that I typically don't lean towards, which is why when I smelled it, I said I would not pick this up, because I don't usually wear powdery scents. I feel like they are very maturing and they have a softness to them that I don't care to present when people are smelling me. Like, I want people to be like, oh, when they smell me, you know. I'm not like, oh my god, you know. I don't know. It's just, it's auntie, it's friendly, it's cute, it's soft. This is a good one to start off with if you like those kind of notes and you want to have a feminine presenting fragrance that doesn't feel childish. This does not. I be spraying this on. And one thing I will say too, this one does not stay on all day. I would say maybe you get 6 hours of wear, perhaps. I really don't recall, but I do know that when I wear it, I tend to go back in and put a little bit more on. Maybe I'm nose blind, I don't know, but yeah. This one, did I rate this yet? This one, I would rate this an 8 out of 10. We couldn't have a fragrance collection without talking about Forever Mood. This is You Remind Me by Forever Mood. Now, I do have another fragrance from them. This is brand new. It's called It's Her World, and I'm gonna talk about that after this one. So when these came out, baby, I could not get me one anywhere. And I'm the kind of girl who, I don't want to order my stuff. And if I order it, it's order to pick up, right? So I couldn't find these anywhere. When I finally was able to go to the store again and look, this was the only one available. And that usually is telling. It says a couple of things. It may not be the most popular, and maybe the demographic for the area leans a little bit more feminine for the fragrances, because they have not really come out with anything necessarily masculine. And I'm not saying they won't, but they haven't yet, at least for me. And I typically prefer masculine fragrances, right? So I bought this one because I said, you know what? I like the packaging. I don't really want a pink bottle. Half of the bottles that I got that got color on them, I be putting them in the back because I don't want to see that. But that's primarily why I picked this one out. So I didn't smell it when I bought it because I wanted to support Forever Mood, and I am part of their candle club. So let me give y'all a whiff. This is how much I've used. The musk and the apricot is what made me like the fragrance. I don't know about the orange blossom, but that's where I'm getting the citrus from. So yes, that's exactly what this is. It reminds me of hugging women when I was a child, and how every woman kind of just had their own scent, or some women would smell the same, and that's what this reminds me of. I would rate this one an 8 out of 10, mostly because it's not something that I would normally pick up, and also because I'm not afraid to wear it. The other fragrance that I got from them recently, this one is called It's Her World, but it actually reminds me of their candles. I don't know if that was the point. Oh, the notes are on the back. Thank you Forever Mood. Sweet orange, jasmine, and vanilla musk. If you haven't noticed the pattern here with me, I always have citrus, some kind of musk, some kind of sandalwood, or some in my fragrances that I actually really like. When I first sprayed this one, I was like, yes ma'am, thank you. And then I posted it on Instagram asking, okay, when are you releasing it? Because baby girl, what's up right now? It's a wrap. Like, I'm already down here, and I'm very grateful that it's in a travel size, because I throw this in my purse and I'm an oversprayer. If you're not and you can't relate or understand, it's fine, but I be spraying this one's down, and it lasts pretty long on me too, much like the other fragrance that I have from Forever Mood. So when this comes out, y'all, I also would rate this one an 8 out of 10, just because I don't got me a big size bottle yet, and we ain't got no confirmation as to whether or not this gonna be launched, so that's why it's an 8 out of 10. But I like this one too. Also have Flowerbomb Tiger Lily by Viktor Rolf. Viktor, is it Viktor? Viktor and Rolf. First of all, I love the packaging. The packaging sold me. When I saw that it was like orange and see-through, it just looks like a jewel. I think that is so cute. This fragrance surprised me as well, because again, I don't normally wear anything that's super feminine at all, but I really like this. To me, it's floral, it's creamy, and it's citrus. That's what it smells like to me. Every time I spray this on, it makes me feel like I'm dousing myself in pretty flowers, and I always imagine that the flowers are like white and orange. It's a whole mental game, right? But I love how sweet it smells, because a lot of floral scents sort of lean too floral for me, and I was afraid of that when I got this, but finding out that it wasn't that way at all really made my day. And this is also an everyday fragrance for me. I think this is a great starter fragrance if you're someone who has yet to make a purchase, like a big girl purchase on a perfume. I don't think you would be mad at getting a travel size or a 1 ounce. This is a 3.4, so your 1 ounce is going to be smaller than this one. But this is a perfect everyday fragrance. To me, it's also much lighter than my other colognes that I like to wear, because it's just it's creamy and it's floral and it's feminine, and you can heavy spray with this one. Like, I usually do like 3 sprays this way, 3 sprays this way, and then I put some on the back of my legs. I would rate this one, honestly, a 10 out of 10. I really like this, and that's how much I've used so far. So this is Baby Cat by Yves Saint Laurent. Honestly, I don't know if this is supposed to be a men's or women's fragrance, or if it's supposed to be unisex, but I feel like with YSL, even when they say pour homme or pour femme, their fragrances kind of work for both, you know? And I'm a heavy sprayer, as you can see. I wear Xrizz'Tina. But yeah, this is a good starter fragrance if you're wanting something soft and sexy to wear that will last you all night, because I do put this on my clothes and my skin. It will last you all night. Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. This one and the cologne called Myself from YSL, top tier. And for me, I like this one because it gives kitty cat. Like, it's called Baby Cat, but it gives kitty cat. It gives soft and sexy. It gives sultry. It's not too much, you know? Like, you want to smell good, but you ain't trying to be so loud that people behind you is coughing and sneezing. This is it right here. My next fragrance is Wanted by Azzaro, and I want to say this is their Eau de Parfum Intense. Okay, I don't know if they have a toilette, so you have to check that out. This is the men's fragrance, okay? This is not to be played with. I actually posted about this on Instagram. Maybe I'll put it right here so y'all can see. I posted about this on Instagram when I first received it. It was in PR for Father's Day. And I was like, look, I'm gonna take the Father's Day PR, baby, especially if it's a fragrance, because forget the daddies. Okay, I'm trying to smell good, right? So when I smelled this, I was like, okay. Like, it's so funny because my man wears this all the time now, and when I smell it, my brain immediately goes, girl, done. Like, I can't even tell you the notes. It just like, that's my man. That's what it smells like to me now, even though it was my fragrance at first. They said it's the signature scent of the man who knows he can have it all. Baby, what are the notes? I gotta go all the way to Dillard's to get the information. Thank you, Azzaro. Anywho, they said we got people that sell that. Don't come over here asking. Okay, the notes. Okay, the notes. Toffee Accord, Amber Wood, which I feel like Amber Wood, it has a zing. Like, it's just, I guess not citrus, but there's a zing. And then cardamom. Seductive and spicy is what they say. I don't know, babies, this smells good to the mug. And the way I will put this on, and I will pair this with my absolute favorite fragrance, which y'all about to find out about. I would even pair this with YSL Myself. And that might be a bit too much for some of y'all, but it's not for me. Because like I said, I want to smell like a man that got money. Period. This is so good. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. This is one of my favorites though. So 10 out of 10. So Azzaro did that. And even the regular eau de parfum, because this is the intense, even that one smells good. But I love this one more because I feel as if there's more of that cardamom and what was it? Amber Wood? Yeah. I love that. I love that. Like, I would burn this in my house if it was a candle. All right, y'all, we're down to the last fragrance. Who would have thunk? Like, if you would have told me 15 years ago, girl, you could be wearing all these perfumes, I probably would have laughed in your face. Like, no, I'm not. There's no way, because I'm just not. But that was before I knew that I smelled, like, men's cologne smelled better on me than the girly stuff. The girly stuff always made me smell musty. But I digress. Let me tell you, this is my, I want to say this is my third bottle of this, and this is the 1 fluid ounce Libre Eau de Parfum Intense. This bottle is empty. This bottle is full. All right. So I actually got this in PR the first time I received it, and I think the bottle was the bigger one. I don't think it was this one. So this, I want to say, is my third bottle, and this is my fourth bottle. Let me tell y'all something. I love it. I really, really do. I wear this every day, and when I've realized that this was like my go-to perfume, my go-to fragrance, and I think this is supposed to be for women, but again, my man can wear this and he smells exquisite as well. When I realized that this was my perfume, like Xrizz'Tina has a signature scent, I was like, nothing else that I get can't not work with this. Like, I have to, all my other fragrances have to work with this, and I'm going to tell you what I pair with it after I tell you the notes. Google search YSL Libre Eau de Parfum Intense. It's a warm floral scent, lavender essence, orange blossom, and warm vanilla. So as you guys see, there's many reasons why this one is the best. Because the way they put this together, no notes. Like, you cannot go wrong with this unless your body chemistry literally just doesn't have good taste. No offense, but yes, this is my favorite fragrance. 1,000,000 out of 10. 1,000,000 out of 10. And I hope and pray to y'all that I never become nose blind to this, because your girl will be devastated. I pair this with everything. So let me tell you my favorite ultimate combination with this one. The YSL Libre Intense, okay? Then I like to pair the Azzaro Wanted, okay? I don't have the other bottle, y'all know why. The Kayali Vanilla 28. I put these three together, or I'll do this one, the YSL Myself Cologne, and the Kayali Vanilla 28. The way that I layer them is, this one is always closest to my body, right? So I'll put this one in the fold of my arm, and I'll put it on my body. I will put the Kayali Vanilla on my wrists, and usually I'll put the cologne in the center of my body and behind my legs, and then I'll put the vanilla also behind my shoulders, because again, I like to layer and I like to overspray. I'm gonna smell good everywhere I go. And the last time I wore the combination was right before I ran out of that Kayali Vanilla 28, and I was at the grocery store. This lady literally followed me around the aisle and was like, I'm not trying to be creepy, what perfume are you wearing? And I said, girl, what perfume am I not wearing? Let me tell you the combination, okay? So this is my girl right here. This is a 1,000,000 out of 10. This is my favorite fragrance. I recommend this to everyone, especially if you're someone who prefers like a grown woman scent that may or may not lean a little bit more masculine to you. This is not as intense as the like men cologne, the Pour Homme colognes that I have. It's not as intense, but it smells so good, so freaking good to me. So I'll pair this one with this. I'll pair it with this just to get a little bit of that powdery note. I will also pair this with this. I get a lot of compliments on that combination, and of course with the Kayali Vanilla 28 and the YSL Myself cologne. So yes, so that is my, it's not that hard. My brain's like, you're at the end of the video. Let me scoop these rows and my little screen look cleaner. Yeah. So that is my fragrance collection. Thank you so much, Simply Dave, for asking me to make this video. I actually had a lot of fun. I miss the chit chat when it comes to making YouTube videos. I feel like, anyway, let me not rant, but that was my fragrance collection. Comment down below and tell me your favorite fragrances, or tell me the fragrance that you be having your man wearing, girl, because I want to wear it. I'm not gonna put it on my man, but I want to wear it. Let me know what fragrance, male fragrance, that you like, whether you wear it or not, and then let me know your grown and sexy soft fragrances that you enjoy wearing. Also, if you have any other questions, please leave a comment down below. Leave a comment anyway, okay, because I want to keep posting these videos, y'all. And to be completely honest, if I don't have anything going on my channel, like interaction wise, we can't really go nowhere with this. Like, my man keeps talking about getting me a new camera and new equipment, and I'm just like, I can't let you buy me new stuff for the channel if the channel ain't popping. So let's get it popping, please, and thank you. All right, anyway, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I gotta go because I'm making chicken wings. Bye.